What are we trying to solve? We are trying to solve communication, as everyone uses it, or sign language as a skill on a daily basis. It can be really hard for one to socialize or interact without speaking or using hand gestures. We are trying to solve a recurring problem of miscommunication or misunderstanding through dialect or gestures that many people receive, whether it is in the same country or a different one. We want to assist people's understanding over other people's culture and how they communicate with one another. Using our program, we will be able to support communication for people in different parts of the world or help clarify things that could be a misunderstanding between two people. Our program was coded through Python. There are headings of the country and a list of all the gestures are under it. We made sure to add a question for the robot to ask us what gesture the other person is doing before translating the gestures in which country they are from. We researched meaning of 11 hand gestures in 16 countries and coded the most important mappings in our AI system. We decided to give each person 4 countries each and got them to research what the gestures mean in the countries that we are in charge of.
So we used the Machine Learning for Kids project called Hand Gestures and Scratch programming to train and test machine learning, using coordinates of the hand joints represented as numbers, so this is number recognition.
So basically, this is our code for our WAICY project, and we use this code to capture our data in order for this project to work. And look, the dots just appear on my joints. And that's how they capture the data. And especially with this block here, it says add training data and then all these like joints and where they're positioned, and then they will send the data into our project, and then you'll receive data for your project as like samples. Me doing L sign, me doing thumbs up. When you press any of these shown buttons, it will capture training data, and we define capture training data to also store training data. Storing training data is the actual moment when the computer sends data to the project, and then it gets a sample of where our joints are positioned when we make the gesture.
We used our Python program with dictionaries to call these trained models and provide meaning of hand gestures in different countries. This program will first ask you to import the listener and speaker's country. Then it will code a machine learning model for the speaker's country to recognize which gesture was shown. Finally, it will show the meaning of this gesture in the speaker's country and the listener's country. This helps people to detect which hand gestures are used by people and how they imply how they feel towards the listener. Gestures can have many different meanings in different countries, as cultures and understanding on beliefs are a lot more different, resulting in both people knowing what the gesture means and whether there's any misunderstanding.
Let's see how our program works. So it firstly asks us what country is the speaker from who made the gesture. Let's use the example of USA and then press enter. Then it asks us what country is the listener from, and we could make an example of, say, China. And then from our examples of the gestures we have used in machine learning for kids down over here, we can see there are a bunch of examples that we have inputted in, and our code uses this to recognize what gesture it is using. So it says that this is the L sign, and then it gives us information of what it is, what the gesture means in USA, which is loser, and what the gesture means in China, which is the number 8.